Another Death Row production. Mike Tyson, next heavyweight champion of the world.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. It's Saturday, April 4th. We have a full slate of Major League Baseball on tap for today. Yesterday, man, the Blue Jays, they messed up our parlay. This is the second time already this early in the season that the Blue Jays have messed up our parlay. Messed up what could have been a really good day. But you guys already know the rules. It's on to the next one. 16 games on tap for today. Full slate. I actually got called in to go to work right now, so we're gonna express run through this video, get straight to the picks in all of our games. Guys, do not forget at the end of the video, the 4 bets I'll actually be placing here today myself. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, first game up on the day, we got the St. Louis Cardinals out in Detroit taking on the Tigers. The right-handed pitcher Dustin May on the mound for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty on the mound for Detroit. Dustin May on the mound here in this game. He struggled last week in his first start versus Tampa Bay. He's seeing this Detroit team here. They started off the season a bit slow hitting wise, but we all know it's only a matter of time before they get going. They looked a bit better in yesterday's game. As a matter of fact, in yesterday's game, they hit the starting pitcher McGreevy for 2 runs. McGreevy is definitely a better starting pitcher than Dustin May. Dustin May throws that sinker and the slider most of the time. A bunch of guys in this Detroit lineup matches up well against him. Jack Flaherty on the mound. He didn't look good in his first start versus the Padres, but he's a guy that pitches much better at home than he does on the road. Getting into the picks now. Detroit is the betting odd favorites in this game, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5, and I like the under in this one. For the player prop in this game, we're taking 2 Detroit Tigers. I like Riley Green to have 2 total bases, and I like Jack Flaherty to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 strikeouts today. On after that, we got the Toronto Blue Jays in Chicago taking on the White Sox. This is a bizarre game because it's going to be a bullpen day for both of the teams here. This Toronto bullpen to start the season has been terrible. They got lit up. The bullpen got lit up by the Rockies yesterday. They couldn't hold on to the lead. In this game today, we're getting straight to it. The Blue Jays are still the betting odd favorites, and we're playing the home dogs. Give me the Chicago White Sox in this game on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. It's going to be another good day for hitting. Wind blowing out to center field. I like the over 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, only have 1 player prop in this game, and it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Jays to have 2 total bases. Moving along, we got the Baltimore Orioles in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. Shane Baz on the mound for the Orioles. Molzinski's on the mound for the Pirates. Shane Baz on the mound for the Orioles. This is a guy that throws primarily just a fastball and a slider. I do not like this spot for him. There's a ton of guys that match up well against him in this Pirates lineup. On top of that, this Pirates team is hitting the ball really well to start the season. Molzinski, he looked very good against that Mets team last week. And this game today, he's going to be seeing a Baltimore team. We saw them yesterday. This team really... They're inconsistent hitting the ball. They can have some good games. I really do not see that spot for them. Molzinski throws a wide array of pitches. He mixes in 4 pitches, a slider and a sinker, and then he got a really good fastball. I like this spot for Molzinski. Let's get to the picks. This is kind of a pick'em spot. The odds is slightly leaning towards the Pirates, and that's where I'm leaning as well. I like the Pirates in this game, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. Looking at Ballpark Pal, they're calling for a good weather in this game. Wind blowing straight to left field, so right-handed bats will have a sort of advantage in this one. I like the over 8.5 total runs. Getting to our player props in this game, I got 2 Pirates in this one. Brandon Lau to have 2 total bases. Molzinski, I like him to go over his strikeouts line, over 4.5 Ks. On after that, we got the Dodgers in Washington taking on the Nationals. Tyler Glass now on the mound for the Dodgers. Jake Irving on the mound for the Nats in this game. With Jake Irving on the mound for Washington in this game, I can see this game going exactly how yesterday's win went. and that's the Dodgers lighting up Jake Irving, getting to this terrible Washington bullpen, putting up runs on them. Tyler Glass, now I can actually see this Washington team getting to him as well. Looking at Ballpark Pal, they're saying plus 12 home run percentage tomorrow. Very good hitting day again. Get into the picks now in this one. We're playing the Dodgers again. They're the favorites, and I like them though. I'm gonna play them just on the money line. The game total set at 9.5, and I like the over in this one. For the player props, I'm taking Tucker of the Dodgers to have 2 total bases, but I'm also gonna play Jake Irving of the Nationals to go over his strikeouts line, over 3.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Houston Astros in Sacramento taking on the Athletics. Tatsui Amai is on the mound for the Astros. Luis Morales is on the mound for the Athletics in this game. Tatsui Amai, the starting pitcher for the Astros in this game, did not look good in his first start of the year against the Angels. And this game here today, playing this Athletics team, playing in this small ballpark. We saw this Athletics team put up double-digit runs in yesterday's game. I do not like this spot for the Japanese pitcher Amai. Morales on the mound for the Athletics. This is a spot where he could be, he's a decent pitcher, but I could also really see him getting lit up in this game. Getting straight to the picks now. The Athletics are slightly the betting odd favorites in this game, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 10, and I like the over in this one. For the player props, we got 2 Athletics we're playing in this game. Give me Brent Rooker to have a home run, and I also like Morales to go over his strikeouts line, over 4.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Padres in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The right-handed pitcher Randy Vasquez on the mound for the Padres. The left-handed pitcher Early's on the mound for the Red Sox in this game. Both of these starting pitchers looked really good in their first starts in the year. This San Diego team is not hitting the ball at all. Right now, they're a bottom 5 team in the league. Against left-handed pitching, they're just batting .203 on the season. I do not like this spot for the San Diego Padres. Their bullpen got used yesterday. The Red Sox bullpen's in good shape in this game. Vasquez, I could see a few guys in this lineup getting to him today for the Red Sox. Getting straight to the picks now. The Red Sox are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I do like the under in this one. For the player props, we're taking 3 player props in this game. I like Jalen Duran of the Red Sox to have 2 total bases, and we like both of the starting pitchers to go over their lines in this game. Vasquez over 3.5 Ks, Early over 4.5 strikeouts. Up next, we got the Miami Marlins in New York taking on the Yankees. The right-handed pitcher Max Myers on the mound for Miami. The left-handed pitcher Ryan Weathers is on the mound for the Yankees in this game. Max Meyer on the mound for Miami in this game. He did not look good his first start of the year against Colorado. He got lit up in this game today. He's going to be seeing the Yankees team that is hitting the ball very well to start the year. On top of that, they match up well against his pitching arsenal. Weathers on the mound for the Yankees in this game. The left-handed pitcher looked good in his first start of the year against the Mariners. In this game, he's going to be seeing a Miami team that does not hit the left-handed pitchers good at all, especially to start this season. Last season as well, they were towards the bottom of the league. This year, they're continuing the same trend. The Yankees bullpen's in very good shape in this game. On to the picks now. The Yankees are the favorites in this game, and we're playing them on the money line today. The game total set at 7.5, and I really like the over in this one. For the player props, I got 3 player props in this one. Austin Wells of the Yankees, I like him to have 2 total bases. He matches up very well against Meyer. On to the other 2 player props. It's actually both of the starting pitchers. I like both of them to go under their strikeouts line in this game. Meyer under 5.5 Ks, Weather under 5.5 strikeouts as well. On after that, we got the Cincinnati Reds in Texas taking on the Rangers. The right-handed pitcher Brent Lauder on the mound for the Reds. Kumar Rocker on the mound for the Rangers in this game. Lauder on the mound for the Reds. He's coming off an okay start against the Red Sox last week. He did look good at some parts. Sometimes he was struggling with his command. Kumar Rocker on the mound for the Rangers. I'm not a huge fan of Rocker. This is a guy that constantly goes up and down from the AAA up to the majors. Last season, he had an ERA close to 6. There's a few guys in this Reds lineup that really matches up well against him. In this game today, the Rangers are the betting odd favorites. And getting straight to it, guys, we're playing the road dogs in this one. I'm taking the Cincinnati Reds here on the money line. The game total set at 8.5, and I do like the under in this game. For the player prop, I'm taking one player prop, and it is Kumar Rocker to go under his strikeouts line under 4.5 Ks today. On after that, we got the Cubs in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. Imanaga is on the mount for the Cubs. Sissoni's on the mount for the Guardians in this game. Two starting pitchers on the mount who did not look sharp in their first starts of the year. You got Imanaga on the mount for the Cubs. He's going to be seeing a Guardians team. If you remember last season, they did not hit left-handed pitching well at all. They're starting off the year the same way. They're struggling against lefties. But I do not like this spot for Imanaga because there's a few guys in this lineup that match up well against him, like Fry, DeLautner, Kwan. I could see this Guardians lineup getting a few runs off of him in this game. On the other side, Sissoni, I can see a few players in this Cubs lineup getting some runs off of him. I give the slight edge to the Cubs. I actually like the way their bats have been hitting a bit more than this Guardians team. I can see Imanaga going about 5-6 innings, allowing 3 runs. I can see Sissoni going 4-5 innings, getting 4 or 5 runs allowed off of him. Getting straight to the picks in this game, guys. The Cubs are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I like the over in this one. It's a good hitting weather day in Cleveland. For the player prop, we got one player prop, and it's Pete Crow Armstrong of the Cubs, and I like him to have a home run in this game. Up next, we got the Atlanta Braves in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. Bryce Elder on the mount for the Braves in this one. Michael Soroka is on the mount for the Diamondbacks in this game. Both of these starting pitchers are coming off of really good games to start the year. They're coming off of scoreless outings. Michael Soroka, that might have been his best performance we've seen in 2-3 years, to be honest. In this game today, I do not like this spot for Michael Soroka. This Braves lineup matches up very well against him. On top of that, this Diamondbacks bullpen is terrible to start the season. They had to use a few arms in yesterday's game. That's not going to be available today. I do not like the way this Diamondbacks bullpen is looking. Elder on the mount for the Braves, a good starting pitcher. There's a few guys I do worry about in this lineup, Marte and Perdomo especially, but I can see Bryce Elder having a good outing in this game here today. Get into the picks. I like the Braves, who are the betting odd favorites in this one, on the run line. The game total set at 9.5, and I do like the under in this game. For the player props, we're taking 2 Atlanta Braves. Matt Olson to have 2 total bases. Bryce Elder, we're playing him to go over his strikeouts line, over 3.5 Ks. Up next, guys, we got the Philadelphia Phillies in Colorado taking on the Rockies. Luzardo will be the starting pitcher for the Phillies in this game. The Rockies have not announced an opener for this one, but it will be a bullpen day for them. Getting straight to it, guys. Like we did in yesterday's game, we're playing the same plays. The Phillies are the favorites in this one, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total set at 10, and I like the over in this one. For the player props, we're taking 2 Phillies in this game. Give me Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies for a home run. And then we're taking Luzardo, the starting pitcher of the Phillies, to go over his strikeouts line, over 6.5 Ks. Moving along, we got the New York Mets in San Francisco taking on the Giants. Clay Holmes on the mount for the Mets. Landon Rupp on the mount for the Giants in this game. Landon Rupp is coming off a very good start last week. He pitched 6 shutout innings against the Padres, but we all spoke about it before in the video and yesterday. That Padres team has not been hitting the ball at all. In this game here today, I do not like this spot for Landon Rupp. There's a few guys that can get to him. Now, there is a question in this Mets lineup. It says Juan Soto. He left yesterday's game with like a calf. It looks like a calf strain, but they says he is possible to go in this game. He's not official, so that is something to pay attention to. But besides Juan Soto, there's a bunch of guys that match up well against Rupp in this Mets lineup. The Mets bullpen's in good shape. I don't like this spot for the Giants on the other side hitting wise. Clay Holmes is someone that matches up very well against him. And like I said, this Mets bullpen's in full tack, ready to go. In this game, get into our picks now. The Mets are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them here on the money line. The game total set at 7.5, and I like the under in this one. For the player prop, we're taking both of the starting pitchers, but I like Clay Holmes of the Mets to go under his line, under 4.5 Ks. but I like Landon Rupp to go over his line, over 4.5 strikeouts in this one. Final game of the day, we got the Seattle Mariners in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. Emerson Hancock on the mound for the Mariners. Kakanowicz is on the mound for the Angels in this game. Hancock, the starting pitcher for the Mariners, coming back last year. He started to catch his stride at the end of the season. His first start this year, 6 shutout innings against the Guardians. In this game today, he's going to be seeing an Angels team who he did look good against in the last year's start. I do like his matchups. There's 2-3 guys that I worry about. Shamwell and Neto is the main 2 guys that I worry about for Hancock. But other than that, I don't think he's going to have a problem with this Angels lineup. Jack Kakanowicz gets the start for the Angels in this game. This guy is terrible. Right now, he has an ERA close to 12. If you remember him last season, he gave up the most home runs out of any player in the majors. He averaged 2.5 home runs allowed per 9 innings pitched. In this game today, I think he's going to get lit up by this Mariners team who has crazy good numbers off of him in the past. Getting straight to our picks in this game, guys. Seattle is the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total set at 9, and I like the over in this one. For the player props, we're taking 2 Mariners. I like Cal Raleigh for a home run, and I also like Hancock, the starting pitcher of the Mariners, to go over his strikeouts line over 4.5 Ks. Alrighty, guys, before we get up out of here, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today. Our first bet is a $10 straight bet on the Cincinnati Reds to win. The Cincinnati Reds on the money line. Our next bet will be a $10 3-leg home run parlay. We're playing Brent Rooker of the Athletics, Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies, and Kyle Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners. Our next bet will be a 4-leg parlay. We're taking Molzinski, the starting pitcher of the Pirates, to go over his strikeouts line. We're taking Bryce Elder, the starting pitcher of the Braves, for him to go over his strikeouts line. We're then going to play the Dodgers on the money line and the Phillies on the run line. And our final bet of the day will be a 3-leg parlay. We're going to take the Cincinnati Reds Texas Rangers game total to go under 8.5 total runs. We're then going to play the Atlanta Braves on the run line and the Seattle Mariners on the run line. Once again, guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. It's Saturday. If you're home today, I hope you enjoy your day off. If you're on your way to work, I send my salutes out to you. I hope we all can win some money today, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.